Alright, hello and welcome everyone. Those of you who are tuning in early, I greatly appreciate you as always. We will be getting started here with some more Locks Quest. I'm excited that this port works well enough, like I was saying last time. And I'm excited to play through it all the way, because actually, funny enough, before I got it on sale, I was kind of playing it like every now and again in my free time, or like when I was in a car or something, like going to like run errands or something. Um, I would be playing it, so it's kind of nice that we'll just be able to play it right now on stream and do that. But I'm currently working on getting all the advertisements posted out, so bear with me for one more moment, and then we'll get started into it. I will pull up my second screen as I'm getting this going. Alright, there we go. Alright, and I will need to start up the game here in just a moment. Let me make sure I posted my tweet. Okay, I did. Because yesterday I forgot to post it until like after stream. But, you know, it's alright, it happens. Alright, so I think we're gonna get right back into it. Alright, there we go. It should be displaying properly. So time to smash things with hammers. No. Wrenches. Sure, we'll go with wrenches. Alright, we now have access to flak cannons, which, as we remember last time, we were introduced to flying clockworks. They can avoid most turret fire and destroy traps on the ground. And this is the start of day 25. Alright, so we're gonna put up a couple of my favorite turrets. The burning splashes. And then I think one flak turret over on this side is a good idea. Two on this side. I'm not gonna worry about traps this map, because the flying clockworks will just destroy them. Alright, let's do it. Ah, you get to hear the flying clockworks fly. Alright, we're pretty safe, it looks like, right now. This is an easy wave to deal with. Flying clockworks are a pain in the ass, for sure. But at least they can't fly over your turrets, unlike other enemy types that we probably will discover here soon enough. Really? That tower was already that close to falling down? Shit. I must have not been paying attention. IBX, ABXB. Nope. Just stop. I will say, I feel like the maps are harder in this version. I don't know why that soldier clockwork wasn't taking any damage there. Hopefully we have enough source to kind of last into the next level, into the next day. I will say the one downside for this version is it takes so much source to repair. Maybe that was just like a balancing thing that they tried to do. And like I said, it wouldn't be as big of a deal if your source carried with you through maps. But that's like the pain of this game, is it just doesn't. But other than that, it runs solidly enough. I couldn't really say I recommend one version over the other. This version's probably more frustrating to play for those who are, I would consider, seasoned or even rookies. It might be frustrating for rookies to play, especially, now that I think about it. Rookies to the genre, I mean. But overall, it's not as terrible as everyone is making it out to be in the reviews. I wonder if we have too many flak cannons. And that is just a big issue, is just... I feel like my source is being used up way too much just for repairs. And that just should not be the case. There goes this tower. There was nothing I could do. I think I'm gonna have to restart this map. Yeah, for some reason, like, this flak cannon didn't want to do anything. Yep. We're just gonna, that wasn't good. I know this looks like it's not making sense, but if we can survive long enough, and keep enough source in our pockets, we can probably expand our defenses a little bit. That way we're dealing more damage overall. Much rather have poison if I can do it. They definitely do a lot more damage than you think that they would. And like I said, like, it's not like, oh, I'm remembering it wrong. I literally was playing this, like, probably a few weeks ago, is when I started. There goes that tower. That's not good for econ. As much as repairing costs losing a tower is even worse for the econ. I don't understand why it costs so much. It should be equivalent value. Is how it originally was. And you could actually save some source for repairing via ratcheting. It doesn't really feel like you save anything via ratcheting. If anything, it feels like you more lose it. I need this, and for some reason, these shielders are being much more of a pain than they ever were for me. This is definitely a fine pickle. Because it's not like I'll even have money to do traps. I just won't have the funds. Ugh. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I have to fight you. Archineer weakling, come out from your hiding spot. Destroy them. Crush them both. I don't have the resources to fight you. Don't worry, Bluebit. I'll protect us. Alright, since the game's gonna cheese me, I'll cheese the game. Well, that didn't go as planned. Okay. Let's rebuild our defenses. And maybe it'll... Okay. Let's do this. No. Alright. I was trying to see if we could duplicate that glitch that we had the other day. Looks like that's not gonna happen. This isn't gonna work. Okay. We have enough for... just enough for that. I'm gonna have to skip out on the flak cannons. They're too expensive. Thankfully, we just have to destroy him. Fuck. Of course he attacks from my south side. Ooh, shit. I have no health. I was about to say, he's not doing as much damage as I thought he would be doing. Something's hitting Bluebit. Probably the Magician. Yep, Magician is. I'm not winning that. I gotta think of something. See, I don't have any helpers. Let's flip it around so we have a basic turret here. And then we have 2 burning splashes instead. Fuck. Let me at least get poison off. Come on, you had to throw healers in the mix? Come on. Damn it. This isn't good. There's really not much I can do here. I seem to be ending up with more source. Maybe we can cheese it by farming? Question mark. If I just work on trying to take out as many of them as I can. And then we just return to the main menu without me having to heal or anything like that. Because if I can cheese it that way a little bit, I'm fine with doing it, ultimately. Because there's really not much else we can do. Alright, let's head back to the main menu. Continue. Hello, Time for Stealth, how are you doing? If we have 1400, then it is working. Yes. Okay, so we'll kind of work that way. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? What can we possibly do here is the question. He is coming from this way. So if we start working on a bunch of acid mines, and even freeze mines, when we can afford them. Yeah, so let's start with this. We'll slowly build it up. YBX, BXB, AYAY. We're doing a little bit better when it comes to his damage. BAA, XAYY. Let me try to get some of the source up here. Why? Everyone chill out for 2 minutes. Shit. Alright, back to main menu. I hate that we kind of have to cheese it, but it is kind of unfair here. In my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel. In my thought process is that it's very unfair. And it looks like all of our traps are still here. Alright, so let's remove these. And we can just kind of work on building up our defenses. Because I don't even know if these acid traps will work now. I would hope that they would, but I'm not going to count on it. His stun's annoying. Okay, the acid traps still do work. So that's good. Come on. Apply poison, damn it. It's just like the biggest thing is like repairing stuff costs way too much. I tried to use my ult there and it did not work. Where is my source going? Because I should have had a few hundred. Yeah, I only have 43 this time around. And I killed a few things. I didn't repair anything that time. Weird. Very weird. Damn it. Oh, I see. When I die, I just go back to whatever I had. Okay, so it's important not to quote unquote die. Yeah, that one was close. If we had another turret up, we might have been able to do it. Maybe even a couple of freeze traps down, but okay. We had a bad start to this map. I'd much rather have poison than damage amplification. Okay, applied poison to him at least. Apply it to the normal knight. Apply it to him again. Just keep it applied while keeping an eye on our health. Ooh, this one's definitely getting close. There we go. Whew. That was tough. So this is where the seer lives. Looks pretty creepy to me. Why would such a great archeneer live in a dump like this? Oh well. Bluebit, you better stay here. Well, I'm sure he knows this place better than I do. Wonder where that seer is. Oop, I got caught on the wall. But welcome back in, Arnell. It's lovely to have you here. How are you doing? Oh. You do not look like a nomad. Nomad? I'm an archeneer recruit from Montana. I've been fighting in this region. A man named Gens told me about a great archeneer that lived around here. Gens. Ah, that would explain why Bluebit is with you. So tell me, why are you here? I'm happy now stream start. You flatter me, Arnell. Are you really a master archeneer? Why aren't you out defending the kingdom? Some of us do not believe in the kingdom, or what it stands for, and have chosen a life of solitude instead. Sounds like cowardice to me. Such passion, and so young. You must be Locke. How did you know my name? Oh, most of us know your name, my dear boy. We just never imagined a chance encounter with you. Let me tell you a story. A variation on the tale that I'm sure you've heard before. The world forgets the good Agnes did. They only remember the clockwork. But they are right to hate his actions, for they divided the Archeneers. Perhaps the greatest tragedy of all. Jacob and Kennen both infiltrated the fortress. But Kennen was weak and fell behind. Jacob alone reached Lord's Agony's chamber. Archeneers deserved a leader, noble like Jacob. But instead, Kennen became the chief Archeneer. Does it include a Fire Nation this time? So you often hear of Jacob, a true hero. But Kennen? Ah, some might call him a coward. A coward who now leads the Archineer nation. There are greater things afoot, my boy. I will share with you a skill I've mastered. May it help you in surviving the ill-advised pursuit of nobility. We now obtained Goose Storm. This ability slows enemies on the battle map for a few seconds. You may also keep Bluebit for a while longer. A boring cave is no place for such a creature. Thanks. I'm gonna go now. Hope our paths cross again, Archineer recruit. So that was a little weird, but I guess we'll move on. These boards are a lot shorter than even like while I was playing the DS version. Like, they're even shorter than the DS version, I feel like, unless I just breezed through them that fast. Hey, Locke, you're back. Yeah, that was some campaign. Tell me about it. Kennen wanted to see you, and your grandfather has been waiting for you to return. Really? I better go find him. Yeah, he was asking about you. Saw him near the main tower in Antana West. Wonder if he found Emmy. Talk to Tobias. Okay. He just has nothing to say. It's heartbreaking. Refugees from the frozen mountains arrive here every day. Kingdom Force not only protects Antana, but we are sworn to defend the entire kingdom. Here you did a mighty fine job holding back the clockwork in the western district. Beginning our fair share of raids here up north, too. Can I help? I guess not. It's hard, but we're trying to take in as many... Okay, we've already talked to all these people. They're just not going to say anything new. Alright. Oh wait, we have to go talk to Tobias first. Across the street is Antana South. Clockwork raids have forced us to seal it for now. Knights are so cool looking, and when they walk, it's like clang, clang, clang. One day I'm gonna be a Kingdom Force Knight, loud armor and all. Gramps. Locke, I was looking for you. Did you find Emmy? Afraid not, but I won't give up. Oh, I had thought. I'll find her. Don't you trust me? Yeah, I do. Anyway, how are you? Where's Kennen sent you? Oh, I went north to defend the Nomad village. Ah, so he kept you away from the main front in the east. Yeah, he said something about my lack of training. He probably fears your ability. Why don't you trust him? I hear rumors about the Archineers. Most paint him in a very negative light. Competent and loyal leader would have crushed the Clockwork invasion by now. I'm going to ask around, see if I can find any hard evidence against Kennen. You should continue to cooperate. Kennen is very powerful, so let's keep this to ourselves. And Emmy? I'll find her. Stay safe, my boy. Don't be late for your meeting with Kennen. Something fishy's going on. forget Grandpa had a name. I have a bad memory. Yeah, we only ever really call him Gramps. And anyone only ever refers to him as your grandfather. Our rising star. I've been informed of your success in the north. It wasn't me, Isaiah helped. Regardless, you played a pivotal role. I've done some research into your past. Your parents, Joseph and Maria? What about them? I checked the archives and did not find a record of them. Did they go by any other name? Not that I know of. I was young, but I know they served in the Great War. The Great War was a chaotic time. I'm sure the records were misplaced. You said they fell at the Battle of the Dark Ridge? Did you know I was there? Where's my next assignment? Agony has cut the source supply lines in the eastern forest. Isaiah has been successful in holding the clockwork advance, but unable to advance our line. I want you to assist him. I'll ask Kingdom Force to grant you access to the eastern antenna. Exit the gate and travel east to the forest. I will. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, here we go to Eastern Antenna. Antenna South is currently sealed due to the clockwork raids, but Archneer Square is still open. Perhaps we should make a summer home here. It's nice and warm in Antenna. This is the best fishing spot in all Antenna. Do you think Source is down in this well? Used to pick mushrooms in the eastern forest, but then the clockworks came. The eastern forest is a spooky place. Archneer, the east gate is closed until the clockwork attacks subside. I'm sorry, we cannot let you pass. Ah, but I've been assigned to the eastern forest. I'm afraid we can't make any exceptions. Unfortunately, until you drive them back, we still can't unlock the gate. I guess I should. Good luck out there. These really aren't hard. Ooh, we even get Kingdom Force to be able to use. That's kind of cool. But actually, no. As much as I love Burning Splash, we're not gonna go with that. We're gonna do just our basic turrets, because they're way cheaper. Uh-oh. We're out of money! I guess I could scale back the assault a little bit, but that'd be lame. So we're not gonna do that. Why? Because we're not lame. Oh, damn it, I got stuck again. Why do I do this to myself? I'm actually just gonna restart. Where does it ultimately put? Oh, we get way more money this time. I was gonna say, where does it put us? But, see, and that's like my thing, is like, oh, it seems like, oh, well, like sometimes it works when you back out to the main menu, and then other times it doesn't. We'll just go strict Burning Splash. And block off the offense a little bit here. Set out some traps. Yeah, where's the money glitch when I needed it before? Exactly. Now you give it to me. On something that's going to be pretty much very easy. Although I will say, like, as much as I don't dislike this, I think I'd much rather have the original minigame. I think it's a little bit more fun to play. The original minigame. That's gonna have to do it for traps. But we're gonna be out on the main line. Didn't we unlock Goose Storm? How come we can't use it? Fuck. I gotta get rid of the flying clockworks myself. Yeah, I will say that's the disappointing part, is that it's the exact same area. I mean, I get that we kind of get new clockworks and stuff here, but... And I will say, Locke's... I almost said clock. Locke's, delay when he tries to attack enemies sometimes is annoying. This is definitely not difficult, though. Double down on poison. He's destroying my traps. Why? 'Cause he's rude. Okay, we only gotta survive one more minute. And I don't know if we have to, like, go, like, another day or what, but... And also doing these defenses on the DS version, because they're not at all the same thing. They're actually something kind of completely different. That's how you get even more source if you absolutely need it. Holy shit, there's like 8 healers down there. I can't even get close enough to kill them all. I mean, at least it worked. Success. Moving on. You've driven them off. Now supplies can flow through to Eastern Forest again. Let me teach you a special attack. I'm sure you'll put it to good use. My favorite one. Vampire Drain. Drains source from clockwork and regenerates your health. This ability will steal the health from an enemy and heal yourself. Thanks. The gate's unlocked for you. Feel free to pass through. The Eastern Forest is quite dangerous. Please take care. Brockwood Camp. What's going on here? Isaiah, what happened? Locke, the situation's bad. Agony sent a large force of clockworks to push back Kingdom Force. We're trying to hold the remaining source wells in the region. What can I do to help? Deploy to the Eastern Forest. The clockworks are readying a strike. We have no one left to spare. You're on your own until reinforcements from Montana arrive. I will say that's one thing I don't like is because you're allowed to like run around in the area and talk to everyone. It doesn't really let you do that in this version. Where is everyone? Well, Isaiah did say we have no one left to spare. Alright, I'll hold down this well until reinforcements arrive. Let's get cracking. Now, this map, I am going to try to money glitch a little bit. Deep Charge. This trap sends shockwave that damages underground burrows. Defend mark locations. Alright. This map is extremely difficult even when you have a buttload of source. Oh, here's our first hidden bear that I'm actually noticing. And my cursor's stuck. So let's just do this. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna have to do. Alright, I'm gonna start the day, see if that has anything to do with it. And then we're just gonna go main menu. Continue. Because I'm like saying, like, I had like nearly like 30,000. Probably even more than that. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna work. We can probably make do with basic turrets. Although they're not at all my favorite. But they are a little bit more handy in this version than other versions. Well, than the DS version. See if I can get okay. So in that case, let me move that there. That way, each of these get a little bit extra defense. Okay. And that's the thing, is like, sometimes in those like little gaps, it feels like, oh, you can place a turret. Or a wall, and it's like other times, nope. Not allowed. Let me actually move it forward one then. Because it'll allow me to place here. And I hate that it's not symmetrical with the wall right there. That does bother me. First lock, now the cursor. Yeah, we really can't get a break on that. Alright. It's not great, but it'll have to do. I might have to cut back defenses a little bit too as we go on. There's no way everything's gonna last. There we go, now we have Goose Storm. How do I move that? Maybe basic turrets are the way to go. Maybe Burning Splash is just not as good in this version. Burning Splash turrets are fucking kick ass in the DS version. They're pretty much like, as soon as I get them, they're what I use for the rest of the game. But they fire a lot. The basic turrets fire a lot faster, even in the DS version. Even in the DS version. And I feel like they do way more damage too. I mean, of course, the downside is that they're single shot, but it might be what we have to use. Not to mention they are more cost efficient. How do I move the... I wonder if I just can't use that ability. I'll head to the main menu after we complete this stage and see if I can figure out what's up with it. Maybe there's something like specific I have to do with it. Let's get rid of all these archers. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely what we're just gonna have to do, is just basic turrets, I guess. Alright, we gotta survive one more. One more until reinforcements arrive is what I'm gonna guess. Where's my cursor? Oh, there it is. Trying to think about this strategically. Might be better if we do something like this. That way we're also guaranteeing we get profits from every side. and we're not losing source that way. That's the other thing too, is I feel like source disappears way too fast. Yeah, if we back it up even just one more spot. Damn it. It's broken. It's alright. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do with that. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna just say it's flat out just better to just rebuild. I guess. Actually, no, that's good there. My cursor's broke. That's annoying. Okay, so a few bugs here and there. It's frustrating, but it's not something that I necessarily get that upset over when stuff like that happens. You can definitely build a lot more than you'd think you'd be able to. Is that the problem? We're building in an area that we're not allowed to, technically? I guess that's gotta be what it is. Alright, so we're gonna try this layout. Not only does it kind of save us some money, it'll also help us keep money in our pockets. So we're gonna continue. And then we're gonna go back to the main menu. Try to see if I can figure out this minigame, camera, center click. That's what I was doing, though. Weird. I mean, maybe he just dies way too fast. I don't know for certain. Alright, let's get back to it. We've already been going for like an hour, and I have not made as much progress as I wanted to. I guess vampire just doesn't work. That, or it doesn't work with a controller, which kind of sucks. I don't know how else we could fix that, in all honesty. Burrowers seem to be less of a threat, though. I can't repair that turret, though. It just won't let me, it seems. Let's try to get rid of these healers. Because I don't know what's up with them, but they're definitely not working how they should be. Oh, now we can heal this turret. So odd. I guess I shouldn't really be surprised by this at this point. Trying to save money as much as we can. So I'm not trying to repair too much. I mean, losing the money is also not. This is a huge wave. Uh-oh. Come here, Source. I need you. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Flying clockworks are kind of rarer as we go on. I mean, they'll still show up, and at the worst times too. But they're nowhere near as bad as when they first get introduced. I'm gonna see if that helps a little bit. We're going into the next section with... Is this even the right map that I'm thinking about? It might not be. No, it's not. Okay. It's not even the right map I was thinking about. It really sucks that we can't use Vampire Touch or Drain. Whatever it wants to be called. I think basic turrets are just the way to go. Especially when you have a huge line of them. That splash damage just doesn't hit the same way in this version. We got a burrower. These guys are the reason you kind of want to keep your defenses pushed a little outward, because they will just go right under your walls if you don't have the traps set up. Although they just kind of suck in this version. They are really game killers in the DS version if you don't play right. Okay, we're definitely making money overall. So that's the positive. Yep, see how close he is right there? He is really fucking close. And the other thing too is when they're burrowed underground. Oop, I'm losing that tower again. When they're buried in the ground, lightning doesn't affect them. So that makes it even worse. immediately repair this wall. Another one down. He's a slippery dude indeed. Something like I will say that. Hey, Archineer, we can handle it from here. Yeah, the clockworks in this area seem to have withdrawn. Maybe them clockworks dropped some treasure. Ooh, like gem-encrusted gears or diamond-plated rotary plates. Dolt. Aw, anyway, Archnia, y'all should be heading back to camp. I say I wanted to speak with ya. I will say that some of the glitches are a little funny. Where, like, they will just, like, keep the damaged animation sprite. Locke, I'm glad you're back. Clockwork Force attacked the camp. I redeployed Kingdom Force to protect us, but the attack on our camp was a diversion. The main Clockwork Force captured 3 source wells in the area. We need to recapture them before Agony has a chance to send reinforcements. Are you coming with me? Fortunately not. Kennen sent direct orders for me to remain here. Oh, I guess I'm on my own then. I'm sorry, Locke. 3 source wells are located north of here. This is the really hard one. Them clockworks are here. Who's that? Lord Agony's here. Run! Looks like I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna run from you. Why are you doing this to our world? Thank you for the self-care package. One moment. Let the peons speak. I have hydrated, stretching, and I am sitting up straight. Peon, take off that mask and say it to my face. Child, do you not sense my power? I could crush you right now. Give it your best shot. No. I will have my other servants handle you. What? Clockworks, pull back. Other servants? If I had Isaiah here, we could have taken him. I should locate a nearby source well in this area. Then we can start setting up some defenses. Tap marked locations. Defend marked allies. At least we get 15,000, right? That's how much we got? Or was it like 4? Nope, can't delete that one. No, it was like closer to 14,500. Alright, we should be able to sneak in the back. I do kind of have to... I do kind of have to really try to farm source here. Because otherwise we just will not have enough. It would also be helpful if I could actually poison the enemy. Just a thought. Run him down. We lost a turret. That's not good, but I just have to take the hit with it. Back off, Archer. Leave me alone. Come on, capture. And of course that knight took unnecessary damage for no reason at all. That's one source well down. We've got 2 more to recapture. See that one across the way? That's our next target. Somehow try to get over there and activate it. You gotta recapture that one while we're still protecting this one. By the way, we got a huge surge of source when you turn this on. That'll be helpful. Use it to help reinforce your defenses here. Thankfully, we can just scrap all of those. Build up some defenses here. And that should be just enough. Come on, poison. I gotta go up there, see if I can help out anyway. Uh-oh. Things are not going so good here. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Yep, I'm gonna have to restart this. There's just no way. I had too much of an opening. I guess I'll get rid of those two and put up a gate for the time being. Alright. I just gotta go. Try to take out who and what I can on the way. Try to refill my super meter. And I gotta do it fast. That source well's getting beat up by something. Come on, activate it. Alright, that could have gone worse. Whew. That's 2 source wells now. 1 more to go. Some more source came in when we captured this well. Another 5,000, not bad. Now we gotta somehow reclaim the last source well just across the way. They've got it pretty well locked down. This ain't gonna be easy. Also remember to keep an eye on these 2 source wells. Cannot afford to lose either of them. I know you'll have your hands full. Good luck. Yeah, I somehow don't feel like you're sorry. Alright. So we're sitting at this one. Let's set this up like this. And then we'll do a single wall in that spot. I'd rather have 3 turrets than 2. And I need some way to get out of here, so... Gate. Good thing about this one up here, we also don't have Kingdom Force up here anymore. So in that case, we're just gonna scrap all of that. And since we don't really need anything up here, and we'll just set up a few charges here. That way burrowers can't get in. I'd build more traps, but I need to save the source. Swap over to poison. It's working pretty well. Let me out. Seems to be working well up here. This one might not be as hard as I thought. Alright. Let's grab that source. And let's start capturing. As much as I'd like to farm source, I think it's better that we don't. Great job securing that last source well. We managed to extract a nice boost in our supplies from that. Another 5,000. We'll be spread a little thin trying to protect all 3 of these wells. Good luck. Oh, and you guys completely got rid of that gate that was probably going to be helpful for us to have. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. for some reason it'll let me do that. Where's Lock stationed? I don't see where he's sitting on any of these. Well, I guess I'll figure it out as soon as we start, and if I need to make adjustments, I will. Oh, damn it. I love when the cursor just like doesn't want to work. Okay, so Lock's over here. Okay. That is what I thought, but I wasn't entirely sure. It's like it doesn't line up properly. This point of view. That is a little bothersome. That definitely messes with me and really does bother me. Alright, well, I think we can probably leave like a couple of gaps. Like, I think there's one gap right by that one in the top left. Right there, so we can leave that. And hey, there's the other hidden bear. Alright. More basic turrets. And then we gotta go check up over here. We're still doing quite strong up over here, so I'm not worried about it. We'll just set down these charges, that way the burrowers can't get in. Should be plenty. Not this again. I'm expecting that to happen like a lot. Like a lot. And actually, though, I think everything's kind of really well defended. Lots of bangs and booms. Yep, this is working. Oh, well, they got in apparently over on this side, but that's to be expected a little bit. I should have put up more burrow traps. Yeah, burrow traps are definitely a key and a vital component. I was just trying to be greedy. I wasn't sure how long we'd have to defend things. Or how many days we would have to. Up over on the top, it seems really well defended, though. So I'm not upset at that. Yeah, it's like nothing's really touching up here. Poison. Let's take care of this wave a little bit here. Yep. Oh, I heard some attack on a source well. Where's our source well being attacked? These healers are getting annoying. I guess it was this one? How'd they get in? Maybe there just wasn't enough traps or something. We only got 2 more minutes left to survive. Not too shabby. This cannon fire gets really loud. I don't know about you guys. Hope it's not too loud for you guys. I did just turn my headphones down a little bit. Which one's being hit? This one. And we are left defenseless up on this top corner. It's alright. Let me get rid of you. Of course, this is the one that will defend itself. Heal itself, whatever. Thank goodness. Okay, we just have 1 more minute to survive. And we almost have a super charged up. Nice. I love seeing all that cannon just fire out and just whatever was targeted completely destroyed. It was. I know it did get damaged the one day, but like, I wasn't sure if it was getting more damaged. I kept hearing one of them get hit. Five more seconds. Collect all the source. Phew. I think we just needed to defend that one day. You continue and impress me, young archineer. Is this old man losing touch with his new recruits? Did you train in secret? No, sir. Hetherin, perhaps you knew him before? First time I saw him was at his recruit test. It's quite impressive how far you've come in such a short time. Ah, thanks. I suppose you are no longer a mere recruit. You've earned the right to tackle a dangerous mission. We've lost contact with our metal supply in the Iron Fist Quarry to the east. Our archineers need that material to reinforce Santana. To reach it, you must travel through the graveyards south of here. Secure the position there, recover the metal, and evacuate anyone injured. Yes, sir. Fall in line. We have more to review. The king wants a full report of the war front. Look, I fought near the graveyards before. Be careful out there. If you haven't already, you should try a prototype. Try to prototype a revealer helper. Build them to reveal invisible clockworks. Thanks. Oh, that reminds me. I saw Tobias when I was resupplying back in Antana. For some reason, he was hiding behind a tree. Huh? Why is Gramps hiding? You got me. Anyway, I went to say hi, but he ran away. That's strange, but if Gramps is in town, maybe he's found Emmy. I'll go see if I can find him. Return to Antana. Hello, Isnu. Isnu? I can't. I'm not sure. Thank you for the alert. I hope I'm saying that right. Wow, glad to see you're safe. Heard the war isn't going so well. We lose more battles than we win. Izu. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It's the way it usually is. World's a stage, set for a hero to emerge. Yeah, well, I think we're out of heroes. Not much left to hide from a bunch of kids like me. But back in my day, it was the younger generation that saved the world. It would not surprise me if that were true today. That's perfectly fine. Lurking is equally as important and lovely. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I have some information on Emmy. And not surprisingly, Kennen. Is she okay? I'm confident she's alive, but I don't know where she is. How do you know? I have an old friend who is an engineer. I heard of a rumor that an elite unit of Kingdom Force took Emmy. Unit loyal to Kennen. Why would they do that? That's absurd. There is history between Kennen and I. What? You knew him? Yes, there is more, but now isn't the best time to discuss it. Gramps. Continue to serve Kennen. Once Emmy is safe, I'll tell you more. Kennen wants me to go to some graveyard. Perhaps a mysterious blue creature might come in handy. Let's go. Here we enter the Fallen Crypt. Well, this is the graveyard Kennen mentioned. Kennen must be up to something. Why else would he send me through it? Why else would he send me through it someplace like this? Bluebit, what's that behind you? Bluebit, what's gotten into you? There's nothing there. Let's go, Bluebit. A ghost! These must be the phantom clockworks Isaiah warned me about. We're surrounded. Where did they go? I'd better build that revealer helper before more comes. We now gain access to the revealer. This helper reveals nearby clockwork phantoms so your turrets can hit them. Phantoms are ghost-like clockworks that can turn invisible. Defend market allies. Alright, so we really don't have a lot to work with here. But let's see if we can find the hidden bear. I feel like this version might be shorter. Because I have to, like, open up my DS version. And it's strange, because, like, all the, source that we accrued from the last stage stayed with us. It's so strange how it works in this version. Can't find the hidden bear. But I do like some of the trees. They are, like, kind of spooky. Alright, I'll build one revealer, and we'll just kind of sit here and camp out. I think that's the easiest way we can do this. The only other way we could do it is, just because we don't have, like, a lot to work with, is build here and here. A lot of these graves, like, make it hard to kind of really work around. Alright, let's continue on. I might take a minute to pull out my DS real quick, and we'll definitely take a look at how far I am in that version. Because I feel like this is later than day 35. I mean, I'm further than day 35 on that. But, like, I'm, like, just about to enter this part. So I don't know what's up with that exactly. We're gonna need some traps. Fuck. I will say the sucky part about these stages is that it's the only thing is Bluebit is only serving as a victory condition. That's his only purpose while he's here. And lost a tower, because of course. I need that revealer. This isn't good. Maybe I gotta push my defenses out a little bit. Let me try to restore what we have. Maybe burning splash would be a better approach. If we're about to lose this one, then I'll do burning splash instead of these. Because everything is kind of close quarters, as I think about it. Which does increase the effectiveness of burning splash. Poison the Phantom. He's just gonna keep getting help. Okay. Yep. Let's invest in some Burning Splash. Oh, really? I love that sound he makes. What the? They've got us completely surrounded. That must be the ringleader. Stay back here, Bluebit. I'll take that goon out myself. If I can ever find him, using a revealer here should really help. AXA. BXB. What? Okay. BAA. B. Okay. YYB. XXBB. YXBYX. AXB. There we go. I really like this part of the song. It's really nice. XAB. XAYB. Let's throw some poison in there for good measure. I'd even throw Vampire if it was working. Okay, I gotta back off for right now. But hopefully I can keep him away a little bit. Throw poison in there. Throw more poison. AAA. XYYB. Ew. Yeah, I feel like this would be day 42 when that gets activated. Whoa, watch out, Bluebit. What are these clockworks doing here? They must be guarding that source well. Bluebit, go hide. I need to capture that source well. Why are they interested in such a peculiar creature? Ah, we got a phantom to join the party right here. If we reapply poison-ish. Okay. I need to take a breath and heal up. Fuck. Wait, did he just completely heal up? No, he didn't. Okay. I was about to say, that would have been ridiculous. Okay, I know there's one in that top corner. Okay. I'm just trying to get as much as we can get for ability points. Okay, that phantom's been taken care of. We have that one there. We have a knight here. Back off! How? Damn it. That's what I get for being... push on until, like, the very last moment. That's what I get for that attitude. Okay. At least they're both poisoned. Okay, they're both poisoned and pretty much death sentenced. There we go. Reapply the poison. Reapply the poison. Nah, his didn't reapply. Shit. We're really low health. And that phantom chases him for a while. It's kind of scary how much he actually chases. Let's take out the healer, huh? I don't think you, my friends, are healing up anytime soon. And there we go. We even have that knight poisoned. And there we go. They're both poisoned. These phantoms are a little sturdy. And we just have this last knight. There we go. Awesome. Hang on one moment. Well, we secured the source well. But more of Agni's forces will be here to reclaim it. I'll need to build a defense. Bluebit, it's too dangerous here. Head back to Antana. Don't worry, I'll be alright. Or will I? I think we're gonna go... same strategy. Yeah, I think we're gonna go same strategy, except we're gonna just push out our defenses a little bit here. And I'll have one revealer. Oh, we have a... We never got introduced to this one, but this is a repair helper. Yeah, that way if we need to, we can sneak out. I can't get out. Even though it totally looks like I could. And we're gonna have to deal with burrowers. I should have known better. Such a large health bar yet. Alright. I need to get off. I'm gonna get off for a minute. Okay, it's just a magician. He's not too bad for our defenses. We're doing alright so far. It's like, why isn't it letting me refocus the camera? Get rid of the healers. They're such a bother. The phantom clockworks are quite the pain too. Might have actually been a better idea to do Burning Splash. Especially since it is such a tight, confined area. That way we're damaging more than just like 2 of them. Tear them all down. There's one healer that's just gonna stand there and taunt me. And make my life difficult. How rude. Well, we survived. It's fine with me. Alright. So you know what? Let's do what I suggested. Switch over to Burning Splashes. And we'll leave a gap right there. Maybe we can slip through that. I'll even throw a few freeze traps down as well. Just for good measure. We can spare the expense. But I'd rather run out and try to take care of the more troublesome units, like the healers. Even if it's just for us to prevent them from getting in for a little while longer. Yep, this is working a little bit better. We're even kind of earning our money back too. Oh my goodness, back off. Die, Phantom. As they're coming in, get rid of them. Okay. That's working good for us so far. Okay. Gotta keep pressure on. I don't think I've ever used my super this much. I like use it maybe like once or twice a stage. But it's always usually like once I fill it up all the way. I feel like I have to use it a lot more. Oh, that's it. Iron Fist Quarry. Hello, is anyone there? There's the Barrett sitting on the roof. Where is everyone? What are those? Go no further. Let them go. I have no desire for additional captives. You've proven yourself to be a brave archeneer, but you fail to ask the right questions. I have nothing to say to you. Do you understand why you fight? I fight to stop you from stealing our source. Ah, so it's yours? And how did you come about to own it? You have no more right to the source than we do. Young one, there's no right side to this world, only differing positions. A point of view, the choice of which leader to follow. You choose without knowledge. I cannot hold you accountable for that. Canon is... he doesn't do like the purple things. Stop with the lies. We're gonna stop you right here. Such brash little friend you have. Regroup and lead in the main force. Take them alive. We'll continue this discussion later. Huff. That was agony. Yeah. We gotta throw up some defenses. I'll protect the villagers. You strike the clockworks. We now have silver soldiers. This advanced soldier is much faster, stronger, and tougher than before. Defend marked allies. Defend marked locations. Alright. It seems like we either get a lot more source here, or something specifically up. Alright, I'm gonna throw down a couple of revealers. I don't know how many I'll need. But Isaiah is a guest character for this. And he will not die no matter what. So it's good to have him and use him, but at this rate, I kind of just would rather keep him inside if we can. And I can't see this side, so I just kind of have to throw things down willy-nilly. Okay, I guess I can't build there. Alright, we'll just move on. Our towers are doing a good job so far. Alright, let's repair a little bit here. Okay. I will say this version like makes me even more hesitant to repair my walls because just how costly it becomes. Like you'll usually have like a few like lulls in like waves. And it's like, well, that's where I'll just repair and really get things going. But I feel like this is it's harder to get that break, but also it's a waste of resources during that break. So you don't want to heal up like tiny amounts of damage. You want to heal up like the big, huge, big, costly pieces of damage. There we go. Phew. I think we gotta Is everyone okay? Yeah, thanks to you, the clockworks have pulled back for now. That was the first time I've seen Agony face to face. I'm surprised he exposed himself like that. He seems to like me. That was the second conversation I had with him. Bizarre. Well, they're bound to regroup soon. I'm gonna escort the refugees back to our camp while I can. The metal mine is up there. See if you can get some of the steel shipments, and I'll show you how to build metal walls. Try to make do without me until I get back, okay? Yeah, thanks. We now have silver archers. This advanced archer poses an even bigger threat from a distance. And our objective is to tap the marked locations. So we're gonna repair these. And I don't think there were any phantom clockworks. So what we're gonna do, and I know this is gonna leave our northern front a little less defended, but because we do have to run out, I'm gonna leave it like this. Swap over to poison. And start taking out their healer. Oop, gotta back off a little bit. Let's repair this turret real quick. And then we might even have enough for our super. It's getting there. Alright, we're gonna lose a couple of turrets there, that's fine. Whew. The villagers are now safe. And I see you found the metal deposit. Nice job. I should start building. Metal is much stronger than stone. In fact, it's the strongest material available to most archoniers. It's also very expensive, so watch your source. I'll be around. We can now build metal walls. Silver Knight. This advanced knight is much more powerful than the earlier models. Defend marked locations. Alright, so we're just going to completely scrap everything. Can't scrap that apparently. Okay, there we go. Now it's scrapped. And you know what? We're even going to allow Isaiah to go run wild a little bit. So we'll leave him with a gate. Because he's kind of powerful, actually. And the reason I'm put it there is because his pathfinding is not always the best. But some of these metal walls look really cool. I really like the design of the metal. The gold trim is, like, really cool, in my opinion. Just to show off a little bit. Alright. Let's get the level started. But he'll run out. He's pretty much invincible, so you don't have to worry about him. And if you let him run around free, he's not bad for defending. Well, if he runs out, that is. Which I guess he's just not gonna do. I do like the way that the silver archers look. Well, Isaiah's supposed to be able to run out, but I don't know what's up with that. If I had known he wasn't going to run out, I would have just left everything up with just basic turrets running the show. I'm gonna actually head out myself and make use of this fucking gate. Alright. That was a good collection of source. We made really good work. This actually might even be the final day of this part. And there we go, day 42. Alright. No new clockworks this time. And we are just going to restore our turrets all the way up. And continue on. And we'll just sit in here, keep our turrets built up. These basic turrets are definitely a lot stronger than you'd think they'd be. Especially when you have so many of them all at once. It's like crazy. That brute's just gonna run on forever. Okay. Our southern front is fixed up. I'm surprised we didn't get silver brutes. Maybe we'll get them here in just a minute. Thunderstorm. I really love games like this because you just really get into the zone. And it's a very clever design on like tower defense, in my opinion. And when it came out on the DS, I feel like it was a really clever use of like the touch screen, everything of that nature. A lot of the touch screen mini games on the DS version are like a lot of fun to do. And the DS version even has a multiplayer mode, which I've always wanted to try, but unless you have a but it's multicolored multiplayer only. So unfortunately, you're not going to be able to play it unless you have another friend with you who also has the game, which sucks. But I hear it's really good, honestly. I was about to say that has to be it. Got shield. That's actually a clever formation. Well, shit. Out of my way, runts. Grr, your walls will crumble and your body crushed. We got a range helper. This increases the distance nearby turrets fire. Silver Brute. This advanced brute possesses an even greater threat to Archneer's walls. New boss, an unstoppable juggernaut built to annihilate all Archneer defenses. Defend marked locations. So I really don't use helpers a whole lot. They're nice, and I really wish I could use them, but there's just not like a lot of utility out of them. And it's kind of hard to tell like when they're actually being used and effective and when they're not. So I kind of just don't like. I feel like they would be an excellent use for multiplayer mode. Outside of that, I don't find them that necessary. Alright, the south side is going to be what we really have to focus on. Come on. Oh, he's stuck. Or he was stuck. Oh! That's not good. Now Isaiah's coming in to help. There we go. We defeated the beast. Lost in the forest and beast mode. Tell us where Agony is. Agony is with the War Machine. The War Machine? What's that? War Machine will end conflict. Lord Agony will emerge victorious. You're going to tell us where it is. War Machine location unknown. Objective. Obtain source for War Machine. We can't let Agony obtain enough source to deploy it. The War Machine must be destroyed. But we have no idea where it is. Objective failed. Lock, look out! Awaiting new orders. Huh? Awaiting new orders. What was that about? Why was it asking me for orders? That is odd. They never communicate with humans. It must be a broken model. In any case, Kenan, that's misspelling his name, has ordered all clockworks to be destroyed and deactivated. Let's go and report back to Antana. Locke? Isaiah, you trust me, right? What kind of question is that? I owe you my life. Listen. I think Kenan is involved with Agony. What? Kenan is the sole surviving Archineer from the Battle of Dark Ridge. He's a hero. Don't you find it strange that I was ambushed in the graveyard? How did the clockworks know my route? Agony is always one step ahead of us whenever we launch an offensive. Mere coincidences. Open your eyes, Isaiah. We are losing this war. And the only reason why Kenan survived the last one was because he ran away from it. He could have made a deal with Agony to spare his life. This wouldn't be the first time he was concerned with saving his own skin. What you're saying is treason. Accusing Kenan could cost you your life. I won't be lied to anymore. I refuse to believe this. As an Archineer, it's my duty to report any rebellious members. But as a friend, I will withdraw a filing report. Locke, you have become like a brother to me. Please, enough of this nonsense. Let's go back to Antana. We should report back to Kenan. The best approach would be... Locke, I was just debriefing with Kenan. I heard you secured the metal supply. Once again, you've performed beyond my expectations. Yes, I'm sure I did. I did run into a lot of trouble to get it. In fact, it was almost as if Agony knew exactly where I was going to be. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Locke, you dumbass. Locke, you don't want to do this. Isaiah, let him speak. Just what are you implying, young man? The ambush in the graveyard. Another ambush at the mine. It was too convenient. Locke, get a grip. Think about what you're doing. You set us up, didn't you? You traitor! Kingdom Force! You're working with Agony. Admit it. Guards, I wish to speak with the boy. Alone. But, sir... You are dismissed. Yes, sir. That means you too, Isaiah. Yes, sir. Accusing the Chief Archineer of treason, are you aware of the seriousness of these claims? I, too, would like some answers. For instance, why can't I find a record of your parents serving as Archineers? Or perhaps, why is your village not located on any maps? I don't know what you're talking about. The Clockworks attacked us. Yes, so why did none of the villagers show up here as refugees? Are you blind to the obvious? I don't believe you. Return to your village, then. I have no place for an insolent archineer in my army. You are relieved from duty. Is the boy involved? The boy must make his own choice, Kedon. Hey, Bluebip. I was looking for Gramps, but I don't see him anywhere. You don't see him either. What am I doing? Emmy is still gone. Hey, did you hear what the Western Scout Patrol found? No clue. What's the news? Apparently there was a little girl out there surrounded by clockworks. But the crazy part is... What did you just say? Huh? They found a girl, but... Where? Some village on the western beaches. Ah, I knew it! She was home the whole time! Just you wait, Emmy. Village on the western beach? Was there something like that? Now that you mention it, that was the first I've heard of it, too. Time to head home. Seacrest Shores. It's been nearly 2 months since Emmy and I walked through this village. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready or not, here I come. Ouch, lock. Huh? Emmy, are you okay? Haha, found you. What? You fall for it every time. Why, you... Why can't things go back to how they were? It's done. Hey, Locke, come look. Locke? What? Hurry, come look. Look what I made. It's a retaining wall out of sand like the ones you make. It's very nice. Oh no, the water's seeping through. Haha, if I ever need an underwater wall, I know who to call. Shut up, you big meanie. That was a little mean. Emmy, where are you? Locke, why are you always staring out at the sea? I'm just thinking. That's all. About what? I wonder what the world is like outside of this village. Our parents were great archers that traveled the world. But they both were killed in the Great War. All I have left are my memories of them. Hey, Locke. Tell me about Mom and Dad again. Emmy, it's all my fault you're gone now. Huh? What are villagers still doing here? You wage war against a kingdom, yet a little girl eludes you? We tracked back here, but not found yet. That is unfortunate, but you will find her. That remains goal. Are they talking about Emmy? Maybe she's still around here. I gotta find her. What was that noise? Whose footprints are these? Those are our footprints, you idiot. Now get back to work. Whoa, that was close. I have to be careful or they might call Agony back here. No, I know Emmy's not back that way. I've got to look around the village before those clockworks find her. I've got to find a way around so I can find Emmy and get out of here. Now, you actually did have to play this part in the DS. Which is funny. Achoo! That was... I found you. You always were terrible at hiding. But this time you had me looking for quite a while. It really is you, Locke. I was so scared. I'm sorry I ever let you go. Locke, this... What's the matter, Emmy? We need to get out of here. They're coming. They found us. Quick, Emmy, we've got to run. Shell Rock Cape. It's a dead end. Locke! Don't worry, Emmy. We are getting out of here, alive. We can touch. This trap drains enemy from clockworks, reducing the damage they deal. Defend marked allies. Alright. So, we're just gonna build a... pretty much a huge fort up here. And it is kind of looking like some of our source is carrying over now, but I don't understand why now and not earlier. Oh, there's the hidden bear. I still do like that they bring that back still. We even got flying clockworks. I had a feeling they showed up on this level. Let's keep defenses up. Thank you, Arnell, for the self-care package. One moment, I will redeem it. They're quite sturdy. Metal walls are so much nicer. Let's just get rid of this wave. Hydrating. Not enough time to stretch. No. Alright, stretching. Shit. Fuck. Alright. As soon as this wave fully approaches, we'll tear them all down. There we go. All right. We got silver shielders now. This advanced shielder draws fire and is much harder to kill. And we still gotta defend Emmy. Let's get rid of one basic turret and get a flak turret up. And let's get some of these shock turrets down. There we go. And that should be good enough. Let's throw up ice. It might be a little handy to have. And you know what? We'll even throw some poison into, why not? Just really bolster our defenses. Especially since we won't have an extra turret on our side anymore. Never mind, it's not gonna matter because there's the flying clockwork. Well, it still might be useful. It'll just kind of depend. Let me switch over to poison. Yeah, like sometimes they'll ignore them, but other times they won't. It's like you kind of can't win with them. I was about to say, why aren't the flak cannons not working? We're doing much better with our resources overall, too. I would say we could bring in Burning Splash, but the strategy is proving to be a little too effective at the same time. I don't remember if I uploaded the Bug Fables VOD last night. Now that I'm like kind of sitting here thinking. I gotta wait for them to get a little closer before. Now we can thunder. I upload all my VODs to my YouTube channel as well. That way they're there as well. Alright, we gotta survive one more. Silver Burrowers. This advanced burrower launches surprise attacks by bypassing defenses. And I'm specifically referring to Bug Fables. I'm, like, pretty confident I uploaded Locke's Quest the other day, but I can't remember now either. I'm, like, 90% sure I uploaded Locke's Quest. Oops, I forgot to repair the turrets. Not that big of a deal. I should maybe get another flak cannon up, but it's not going to be too important. And he'll just be distracted by the traps more, which is perfectly fine with me. Those flak cannons don't work as good as they should, in my opinion. In the DS version, like, by the time the flying clockworks get over to you, it's you barely even notice. Alright, I'm close to needing. Yep. And Silver Clockwork Slayer. I know that my VODs on Twitch are saved for a little while, but after 2 months they're gone. So I'd much rather have a permanent solution to that, especially because we do a lot of series, and sometimes I will reference older series. And plus, it's like a memoirs of what we've been through. I'll be honest, I more prefer, like, for me personally, I prefer to indulge in Let's Play content, but I don't even mind if that Let's Play content is longer form. Without me having to upload them somewhere else, no. There's not. Your best bet is to be subscribed to my YouTube. I do put everything into playlists when we finish the series, when I remember to. Which most of the time I do, but I completely forgot to put my Blue Dragon series into a playlist. So that's a relatively new playlist, even though we finished it probably about a month or two ago now. Silver Healer. This advanced healer is much tougher and heals more ally clockwork damage. We're getting introduced to all the clockwork types now. All the silvers. Now, because I need to throw down my anti-burrow. And I'm not even going to worry about ice this time. So as much as that is the sucky thing, when it comes to Twitch, is like, you can't keep your VODs up forever. It happens. Because that's definitely the other thing too, is like, I would love to have other people's VODs up for more permanent solution on Twitch, but if people don't want to upload their VODs, then there's no point to that. I'm gonna look. No worries. I did go through that. It is my first playthrough for Detroit, but I did already kind of know what happened in the game, so it's not like a complete blind playthrough. Bug Fables is our first true blind playthrough. Especially with the silver clockworks, we're definitely earning way more than we are, so we're not losing source when we have to repair our walls. And also with this strategy, we're not having to repair as much either, so it's really starting to kind of add up and really work in our favor. I haven't seen healers at all this level. And I definitely haven't heard them. Beach bum. Come on, Em, it's not safe here. What's wrong? We need to get out of here. Locke, I have to talk to you. Can't it wait? We're still in danger. No, it's important.
Earlier, the Clockworks captured me, but they ran into some Kingdom Force. I tried to hide during the fight, but one of them grabbed me and I got hurt. The Knights beat the Clockworks, but some Archineer started asking me questions. An Archineer? She said I was special and I needed to come with her. But she scared me. Who was the Archineer? What did she look like? She was an angry girl with red hair. She said her name was Hetherin. I waited until she was distracted and ran away. Hetherin? She's practically Kennen's right-hand man, woman. I hear she's a powerful Archineer, but I've only met her a few times. Locke, I have something else you need to know. Back when we found that Archineer Isaiah, and you told me to get help, I went back to the village and saw some people we know, but they seemed different. I approached one, but they didn't say anything. And then the Clockworks appeared. I've been hiding ever since. I'm really small, so they couldn't find me. This doesn't make any sense, Emmy. I didn't know where to go, so I ran away, north of the village. There was one hiding place that stood out to me. A cave near the beach. A cave? Yeah, and this strange person in a robe let me hide there for a while. Robe? It sounds just like that seer I met up north. Do you remember where? Yeah, I can take you there, if you want. Oh, by the way, you dropped this. Oh, thank you, Locke. Bum, 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 bum. Salt Spray Cave. This is it. Follow me. Ah, Emmy, wait. It's a clockwork banner. I was trying to slow walk, but it doesn't really look like that's possible. Some unfinished statues here. Welcome, Locke. I was hoping to meet you at some point. I learned much about you from Emmy while she hid here. Thanks for looking after her. Oh, no worries. Your face. Seems you have a question. Actually, I do. What's the story behind Kennen? Ah, Kennen. An ambitious man to say the least. Skilled Archineer. He and Jacob were responsible for ending the first Clockwork War. I don't trust him. You would be a fool to trust anyone right now. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. By the way, you have my sympathies for your village. Emmy told me the strangest thing. Something about villagers becoming clockworks? I saw that too with my own eyes. I have no idea what's going on. These are people I've known my whole life. And when your village was attacked by clockworks, wasn't it rather fortunate an Archineer just happened to show up? Isaiah, was it? What was he doing at your village anyway? Wait, what are you saying about Isaiah? He was there to warn us of the invasion. Is that really why he was sent? He may trust Kennen too much, but Isaiah's a good guy. Then why was there need to send a second Archineer? Or to capture our little girl? When Emmy arrived at my cave, she was rather hurt. I fixed up her wounds, but something terrible must have happened. Kennen must be behind it. He was the one who sent Hetherin, and probably Isaiah. He's abusing his power over the Archneers, there's no doubt. But what is he planning? There is one person for sure who knows the answers. That's it. I'm going back there, and I'm going to confront Kennen. I'm tired of being used as his puppet. If that's your decision. I suppose I shouldn't send you away empty-handed. I will share with you the Archneer ability, Repair All. Executing this special ability will repair all structures on the battlefield. Thanks. You should take Emmy back to Antana with you. This place is too dangerous for a little girl. I'll make sure she's safe. Alright, let's continue on a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm fine with going a little bit longer. Quiet, I don't want to attract attention. Bluebit, this is my sister, Emmy. Wow, he's cute. Where did you find him? It's a long story, but you can trust him. Bluebit, I need you to watch Emmy. Don't leave me alone again, please. I have to end this. After what happened to our village, what happened to you? I can't let Kennen get away with this. It'll be okay, sis. Just find somewhere safe, and I'll be back soon. Yeah, just like last time. Come on, Furball. Let's go. Our forces at Dark Ridge are barely hanging on. We need more Archneers. I'm telling you, we have no more Archneers to send to the southern front. Stop! Locke, I relieved you of your post. You are no longer permitted to walk these sacred halls. Kennen, this ends here. For what you did to our village. For laying your hands on Emmy. For abusing your power over the Archneers. I'll never forgive you. I'm going to stop you once and for all. Enough! Guards, leave us alone. Sir? Now! So you want the truth? Why Kingdom Force captured your sister? Why I should have locked you up long ago? We discovered a source well to the west using far more source than even Antana. I sent Isaiah along with some knights who discovered your tiny village. And as you know, he was ambushed. When he didn't report back, I sent Hetherin, along with a rescue force. The little girl you know as Emmy was injured and found to be a clockwork. Hello, kindly. Welcome in. That can't be true. Hetherin is an Archneer hero. She would not lie about such a thing. But then, the other villagers. Locke, Emmy is not like other clockworks. She's different, very special, a paragon of archineer ability. When I first learned of this, I had my doubts of your allegiance. Yet you remained a loyal ally against Agony and helped us win battles time and time again. But you continue to show your distrust for me. You care for Emmy, do you not? Of course I do. She's my one and only sister. Very well. I can guarantee her safety here in Antana. Nobody but Heather and I know of her condition. As far as anyone is concerned, she is just another refugee, not a clockwork. And in exchange, I want your cooperation. I do not know what part you play in this plot, but we have a war on our hands. I'm doing alright, kindly. And you are too valuable to toss in a dungeon. Locke, I heard you came back. I thought Kennen... Oh, sorry, sir. No, come in, Isaiah. I was just trying to convince Lai to ally with himself with us again. Can't speak. You've seen the suffering up north, the devastation to the east. Remember who our real enemy is here, Locke. It is Lord Agony. He completes this war machine of his and reaches Antana. Neither you nor Emmy will be safe. Then you finally found Emmy, Locke? Yeah, I did. What a relief. I've been worried sick ever since we left the village without her. Isaiah, I want you to find a safe place for Emmy. That is, if Locke is willing to lend his hand in ending this war. They are fancy, but they're hard to read sometimes. Alright, I'll help. But I'm doing this to stop Agony, not for you. Very well. From this point forward, I want you to working with a more experienced archineer. You'll deploy to the southern front. Agony has launched a major offensive with the hope of breaking through to Antana. So you're sending me and Isaiah? No, Isaiah is needed elsewhere. You'll join Hetherin. No, I'm just letting you know, because I think they look nice, but font like that is hard to read. Especially when the thing I have to read it off on is so small. And sometimes the letters look a lot smaller than they are. You don't need to be sorry. I'm just letting you know, so you're aware. Hetherin? Yes, I'll dispatch a runner to inform her of your arrival. You're dismissed. Head to the southern gate of Ventana. I'll tell the guards to let you pass. Here we go. Tana is a beautiful city forged from sorts. She's worth protecting. To the right is Archineer Square. To the left is Antana West. It's always the same. Many soldiers leave, but very few return. Just between you and me, I don't think we're gonna make it back. We've only had a day to rest, and they're already sending us back to the front. I'm tired of standing here waiting. I want to smash some clockworks. Just try to enjoy these breaks in the storm. The clockworks are pushing hard. We're preparing to push back. Served with Kingdom Force for a long time. I've never seen it this bad. Looks like another patrol is about to be deployed to the south. Meow. At first, fleeing to Antana seemed like a good idea, but now, I don't know. My mom told me to stay inside, but I snuck out to see the soldiers. I've been assigned to the southern swamps. I need a pass.
Sorry, but no means no. We must keep the gates locked during the siege. We've already lost one patrol today.
Oh man, Kennan's gonna have my hide.
I don't suppose... I already said no. You are... Locke, my apologies. Are you help man the tower?
Not exactly, but...
I will try to use something you can read. I knew we could count on you.
Alright, same deal. I think we'll use our indestructible fort.
Oops.
I was about to say, can that one just, like, disappear, please? Thank you. I should have... Okay. Let's do it like this. It's not enough. That'll have to do. That's like, I honestly just prefer normal font, to be honest, kindly. It's all very hard to read when it's that small. We're gonna actually use Goose Storm here to kind of show it off, because we should be able to use it. Should be. Emphasis on should. Come on. There we go. Let's take care of this flying clockwork. There we go. He's taken care of. This Antana defense is even shorter than the others. Alright. We are going to show off Goose Storm. Oh, it does damage them a little bit too. But lightning is much better for the damage. And honestly, I'm not fond of slowing the enemies down in this one. I don't feel like it's really helpful. And I'd say I'd show off Repair All while we're here, but I don't think we're going to have that luxury. The good thing is that we have plenty. He's just not wanting to... Yeah, he's just trying to stay out of the way. Which is quite rude. Yeah, this is a pretty solid defense. Yeah, that one's better. It's just bolded, so... Ooh,
That wall was way more damaged than it looked.
Thankfully, we only have to defend for a little while longer.
What an amazing series of battles. I've unlocked the southern gate. Here, use this special attack against those clockwork scum.
And this is our final normal ability. This attack freezes the enemy in place temporarily.
This ability will freeze your opponent in place.
I'll use it, thanks.
Return here and let me know how the battle fares.
Alright. Now, I think this is actually probably a good point for us to stop today's episode. Just because we're about, I'd say halfway through, but I feel like this version is shorter than the main version. So we could very well finish up next episode. I'm going to do some research on how long this version of the game is, as well as other things. So we're definitely going to kind of figure that out. As for who will be raiding out today, I do not know just yet. Alright. So, we will be raiding out here in just a moment. Let me see who's online. Alright. I'm glad I stayed awake till the end. Alright. I know who will go give a poke. Alright. So thank you guys so much for being here. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night for, I'm pretty sure, the finale of Bug Fables. I'm really excited about that. And until next time, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your night. Take care and bye-bye.